Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this new video about history, we're gonna dive deep into some of the most bizarre inventions and things that people created back in the day which don't make any freaking sense. Now, let's start off with the first one. This is the 1920s. This is a swimming mask which was designed to prevent sunburns while you got your backstroke on. That's right, so to avoid sunburns, I mean, who would wear this mask swimming? Literally nobody. It's actually a danger because you can potentially run out of air and suffocate under the mask. I mean, come on. Right, next one. This was a shower mask which was designed so that you could do your hair and makeup before bathing. Okay. What? Why would you do your makeup and hair before taking a bath? Nobody in their rightful mind would even do that. No surprise, this completely failed. Next one, this is a portable TV prototype, that's right guys, which was developed and abandoned obviously in 1967. Who the hell would walk with this on the street? I mean, you just have to be crazy. Like, let alone, like, who even allowed for the money to be sent for this project? I mean, come on guys, let's just use some common sense. I will literally fire the person who approved this project, honestly. Okay, next one, we have this one. This is Walter Year, one of the first patients to successfully undergo advanced plastic surgery. That is amazing, isn't it? In the form of a skin flap to cover his extreme facial damage sustained during the Battle of Jutland during the World War I. So yeah, this is really amazing because this guy actually received a second life because of this reconstitution of his face via the surgery. Okay, this is a punt gun equipped to shoot a pound of ammunition in a single shot. For what freaking reason, I have no idea, but yeah, I mean, some people say that of course this was a weapon which was actually used by the old giants and it was not used by normal human beings. Next one, we have this one, 1910. Engineer Chester E. McDuffie stands with his early 250 kilogram diving suit. How far we have come from this. Humanity is just freaking amazing. Right, next one guys, this one is an interesting one. This one literally is police officers rigging motorcycles to chariots in New South Wales in 1936. That's right, we're looking at motorcycles and chariots. I mean, obviously something bad is gonna happen guys. Obviously, I mean, what the hell are these guys even thinking? Right, next one, 1950. This is Coca-Cola, was first introduced in France. As you can see the face of these people, they are completely bamboozled. It's like, what is that black liquid coming out in the cup? And is it tasty? Is it weird? It's like, what the hell is going on? Alright guys, next one. Here we have this one. This is a cow shoes used by moonshiners in the Prohibition era to disguise their footprints effectively when they were, you know, illegally transporting alcohol during the Prohibition in the early 20th century in America. Now this is 1890, 5,000 phone lines connections from tower in Stockholm, Sweden. That is incredible guys, just incredible. Here we have the construction of the Golden Gate in 1935, in the middle of its construction. Just astonishing human architecture. Right, this one is 1967, the day that Sweden switched which side of the road they drive on, obviously causing a ton of confusion. Next one, we have this one, a New York City baby cage, which parents will leave their babies here when they were busy or working because they could not afford to pay, of course, for nannies. So sometimes they would just leave them there to get fresh air and abandon them for a number of hours. Quite incredible, isn't it? Crazy. And we have more examples of these cages. Okay, so yeah, open air sleeping compartment, especially when it was really hot for the baby, so the baby could also not feel too hot. But yeah, quite incredible, right? Here we have children being treated in a multi-person iron lung before the invention of the polio vaccine. That's right, so these guys definitely benefited from that. Here we have another one. So these are babies are fitted with gas mask for a bombing drill in London. I mean, yeah, quite crazy. I mean, the whole baby is actually inside the mask itself, but yeah. All right, let's look at more stuff because guys, this is so interesting. This is The Wonderful Visit of Oz, was adapted in 1910 as a silent film. The credits of the film are entirely lost. The only thing that's known for sure is this version is that it's creepy as hell. I mean, look at this, man. This is just shocking. We have 1938, a gas-masked woman pushes her child in a specialty designed gas-resistant stroller during the Second World War. Yeah, crazy. Lizzie Magie, the original creator of the Monopoly picture here in 1936. Quite crazy. Here we have Ice Cold Whiskey Vending Machine, guys. That is incredible. 1960s in London. Unfortunately, this was never published because, of course, people would abuse it way too much. We have December 5th, 1933, the night prohibition ended, and of course, everyone could drink alcohol once more. The Hell of Serra Pelado gold mine in Brazil, circa 1980, guys. The largest open-air gold mine in the world is attracted the most desperate and violent miners hoping for their share of fortune. Crazy, look at this, man. That is crazy. Of course, people are trying to make money and trying to make a profit, of course, in this place. So yeah, quite incredible. Around 60 to 80 unsolved murders occurred in the neighboring settlements every single month. Of course, people kill each other for gold. No surprise there. Next one we have horse diving used to be a popular attraction in the mid 1880s. What the heck? Are you like, this is just animal abuse, my guy? Crazy. What the heck is this? So, murderers marry a circus elephant who killed her trainer, shamefully being hung from an industrial crane in Kingsport, Tennessee. So, of course, they punished the animal as well. Next one, 1930, a London police officer judges an ankle competition. Okay, what the hell? I don't even want to comment on that. Next one. 1891, this is Sylvain Dormon, the man who successfully walked all the way from Paris to Moscow entirely on stilts. This guy is crazy. In only 58 days, man, this guy is absolutely amazing. Wow, some people just are crazy. And this one, no comment. I mean, you can even tell this is incredible. Right, this one here, Robert Waldo, the single tallest human in recorded history. Of course, if you exclude the giants, which were found by the Smithsonian, but they don't want to recognize it. At 8 feet and 11 inches, he continues to grow in his entire life and showed no signs of stopping by the time of his unfortunate death at age 22. Quite crazy, guys. Next one, 1990, a 106-year-old Armenian woman defends her home. Next one we have, this is Rosa Shanina, a 19-year-old Soviet sniper with 59 confirmed kills to her name, circa 1945. She was an expert, you can tell from her face, she's not afraid to use that weapon any tiny bit. This is 1944, Matthews Hetsana, Australian sniper, 345 confirmed kills. This guy is on a completely different level, obviously. Elite top level, man. Next one, we have 1938. Post offices in London used to allow people to mail dead animals as long as their corpses weren't leaking. Oh my god, that is crazy. So people could actually send rabbits and turkeys to their family members. Of course, I mean, back in the day it makes sense because, of course, you know, there were not then that many supermarkets and people would send stuff from the countryside to their families. So it kind of makes sense for that time in the day, for that time in the past, for them to allow this sort of thing. Next one, 1963, the very last prisoners of Alcatraz being escorted off the island. Crazy, guys. Next one. 1930, a zookeeper keeps his penguins cool on a hot day with a watering can shower. Wow, man, it's crazy, isn't it? Next one, we have 1921, a police officer carts away a suspect in a mobile holding cell. That's right, this thing actually existed. Quite incredible. 1905, the very first shipment of bananas to reach Norway. Pretty sure people are really excited. This one, guys, 1945, a super massive jam-packed ship of soldiers arrives at New York Harbor after V-Day. Crazy, look at that, that is incredible, my god. 1958, scientists used a kitten in an F-94C jet flight 25,000 feet in the air to study its reaction to weightlessness. The pilot, Captain Dury, described this as pure bewilderment. I mean, yeah, I mean, what the hell, man? That's crazy. Next one, we have medical students pose with their cadavers, okay, in 1901. That's a bit gruesome. Next one, students learning to swim without water, 1920. This is the most bizarre, weirdest, nonsensical thing I've seen in my whole life. What the hell are you people doing? Next one, a messenger dog leaps over the German trenches during World War I. Yeah, that's right. Next one, the earlier known photograph of Abraham Lincoln, sun's beard and hat. So basically, this is him being super young. Quite incredible. Next one, guys, this one is a towering collection of liquor barrels confiscated by the authorities during the Prohibition. That is insane. Look at this, man. That's massive. Okay, next one. 1943, Margot Welk, one of Adolf Hitler's food tasters, to taste the food in case it was, of course, poisoned. Next one, 1945, German soldiers watching footage from the concentration camps for the first time. Crazy, yeah, exactly, man. Next one, we have 1944, US soldier shares a pair of binoculars to three goers during the liberation of Normandy, World War II, just for them to just have a good time. Next one, woman in Chicago arrested for wearing one-piece bathing suits without the mandatory leg covering. And yeah, apparently back in the day this was completely prohibited at the time. 1915, meet Little Nap, aka the Napoleon of the chimpanzee world, a popular tourist attraction at the turn of the 20th century. Right, next one. 1870, the only known photograph of the now extinct quagga. That's right, this animal is now completely extinct, guys. This is 1912. A man rides a boar from the Ampthill Zoo in Bedfordshire. So they had boars to kind of walk around. Crazy, isn't it? And guys, that's it. This is the last one. Quite incredible, quite crazy, incredible, guys. That's it for today's video. Hopefully you had a good time. And remember, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and of course, I shall see you later in the next videos.